Hello and welcome to this 14th of December 2020 new moon and eclipse ritual. So I actually did a live earlier today and I went into this ritual, but I promised that I would do a shorter video so that you didn't need to watch the whole live. I think the live went on for about an hour. So what I've done is I'm going to take out the information that you guys need to be able to carry out this ritual if you choose to do it. In just a short video. Okay, so I've got my notes because I don't know, I just channel these things and then I forget about them. So for this new moon, we've got new moon and an eclipse, so it is super powerful, and it's extremely powerful for creation and manifestation. There were 4 words that I channeled when I was downloading this ritual, and creation, manifestation, abundance and honesty is really what came up very clear. So this is it. This is the end of the year. It's always a great time to start setting intentions for next year and creating, manifesting what it is that you're after for next year. But this year, the eclipse and the new moon is really forcing us to be honest. There's no point asking for something that you're not actually prepared to do. So for example, if you are saying to yourself, I really want to manifest my future husband or my future wife, I'm really ready to meet this person, and then you're not prepared to go out dating, or you're not prepared to have conversations with people, or you're not prepared to, put the effort in. That's what I'm talking about having to be truthful. It's got to be in alignment with what you are actually prepared to do. Okay, so just bear that in mind when you're manifesting all of this stuff. Like maybe you're manifesting an abundance of finance, yet you're not prepared to go back to work, or you're not prepared to do certain things. Remember, you're living completely out of congruence at that point. So just be really mindful of that. Something else that I was shown very clearly is the universe is offering you lots of things right now, and it might show up in bumps in the road. Okay, it may show up in challenges, so just be very aware of what the universe is giving you right now, because actually there is some gold that is going to be hidden in there for us. Acknowledging what the universe is handing us will absolutely catapult your journey. Really beautiful. The eclipse will also bring a huge amount of abundance. How cool is that? So now is the time to be manifesting the abundance in whatever area or all areas of your life. Like I said a second ago, everybody is going to be asked to level up. December, January, February, we're all having to level up, not only from our cellular level so that we can actually cope with the energy as we go forwards, but with our truth, with our values, actually stepping into who we are. So please just be really mindful of that as we go through this new moon ritual. The other thing as well is we're going to have to be communicating effectively. So for example, I want to go back to the example of I want to manifest my future husband. Now, if you are not communicating effectively, i.e. what does that person look like? And I'm not talking brown hair and brown eyes. I'm talking, do they need to be conscious? Do they need to be independent? Do they need to have their own soul mission? Like, get really clear on what it is, because the manifestation that is taking place on the planet at the moment is so quick. I'm manifesting things in about 10-15 minutes at the moment. It's extremely profound. So please just bear that in mind. You need to be specific, otherwise you will get other things come along. And don't forget, when we manifest and when we ask for things, we normally get a curveball. So just be really mindful of that as well, okay? Okay, let's step into the ritual because I don't want this to go on too long. First things first, you need something to cleanse your aura. Now, your aura is the energy space that is around your physical vessel. There's about 7 layers to your aura, of which one your immune system is. So cleansing your aura, i.e. just going around your body with salt, incense, it could be essential oils, sage, Palo Santo, any of those smudging tools that people use. First of all, cleanse your aura. The second thing is to cleanse your space. Now, I like to just channel words as I'm doing that. It may be something along the lines of, I release everything of 2020 that no longer serves me, and I'm ready to step into 2021 with a new energy. Something like that. But, just allow the words to flow from you. I don't really like to tell people exactly what to say unless I'm told exactly what to say. But that was just an example for you if you get a little bit stuck with words. The next thing is light a candle. On my live earlier today, I suggested using one in a glass because at least then it can burn and it's not going to cause any trouble and it's not going to fall over or anything like that. So just from a safety perspective, if you've got a candle that sits in a glass or sits in a container, perhaps use that one. Light it, and then I'd like you to call in the wisdom. Okay, I nearly went on to the next stage. At this point, what we want to do, so as we're looking at the candle, call in the wisdom of your past lives. Yep, past lives we're talking about here. Call in the wisdom of your ancestors and your guides. Ask them to come in and assist in the cleansing, the manifestation of abundance and truth. Do call them in. Every single one of you, whether you know it or not, you have guides, you have people that look after you. Whether they communicate with you or not, that might just be where you are on your journey. However, every single one of us have angels, have guides, have spirit that look after us. So please do call them in. We've all been here before, or most of us have been here before. I've only ever met 1 or 2 people in my life that it's like their first incarnation and they can't cope with this planet because they're relatively new to being a human. However, most of us have been here before many times, and so call in those past lives. Now is the time to be collapsing all of the past lives and actually stepping up and stepping into this new energy that is coming literally in the next week. Okay, so step 1, look into the candle and watch the flame. So just watch it burning. Watch the glow, maybe for a minute or 2. Feel into what it is that you need to release from 2020. Maybe it's from 2018, maybe it's from the whole of your life. What is it that you need to release to go on to be your absolute best version? And then write that down on a piece of paper. So think about it for a minute or 2 whilst you're looking into the flame, and then just journal it. Just pop it all down onto a piece of paper. I'm turning my page the wrong way. The next step, get a new piece of paper and write down your intentions. What are the intentions behind this new moon ritual? What would you like to come out of it? Is it because, you know, you are intending love, intending healing, you're intending to have a much more free 2021 than's been possible in 2020? Set the intentions behind why you are doing this ritual. I'm ready to let go of everything that no longer serves me. I'm ready to cleanse all of the trauma from my past lives and my current life. I'm ready to step up and be the most loving, beautiful, divine being of light possible. So just to give you a couple of examples there as well. Step number 3, I'd like you to grab a fresh piece of paper. So that's 3 pieces of paper so far. At the top of this piece of paper, put my vision for 2021. Now on this piece of paper, put everything down that you would like to manifest through 2021. Literally everything. Oddly, I've just got a download of something else I need to add in. Very odd. Very odd, weird. So, you know, what would you like to manifest? Where would you like your abundance to be? A lot of people don't actually recognise that we are extremely abundant every single day, and actually we see things that come in to serve us and to show us and to teach us, i.e. give us an abundance of knowledge, of growth. We actually see it as trauma. So where would you like to grow? Where is your abundance going to come from? What would you like to manifest through the whole of 2021? Now, like I said, it may be, I want to manifest my husband. I'm ready to get married, I'm ready to have a child or whatever. You know, I'm just using this as an example. I really would love to meet my husband or my future husband this year. I would really love him to come in at any point that that he's ready, but really 2021 is the year to do that. Now, what I would like to add on to that is, if you are writing things down, please be really specific. So for example, if you say, I want to get a pay rise in 2021, be specific around the numbers that you would like it to be. The reason being, if you go out tomorrow and you're walking down the road and you find £1 on the floor, the universe has delivered for you. You've got £1 that you didn't have before. You've got cash that you never had before. So please do be mindful of that. Please do be mindful of that. Like I said about the manifesting your partner, what do you want that person to look like? And I'm not talking physicality, I'm talking from a conscious level. What is it? What attributes would you like them to bring to the party? Would you like them to be financially independent? Would you like them to be a great father? Like, what are the kind of attributes that you would like to have in your life? And make sure that you are super specific on that. Now, the last point to step number 3 is, what would you like your life to look like this time next year? Now, I'm sure none of us would like to be locked in our homes or having challenges with, you know, mandatory stuff potentially coming, you know, like, I don't think any of us want to be there. So set the intention of how you want your life to look like this time next year. I know exactly what my life is going to look like this time next year, and I am so excited to live it. But do you? You must be super clear with the universe, otherwise she will throw you things thinking that she's delivering her job, and she will not be delivering what it is that you ask for. Be super clear, be super specific. So step number 4, now earlier on when I did the live, I really felt as if you might want some beautiful music on, maybe solfeggios, frequencies, something like that, that can just get the cellular level of your body in alignment with what you actually want to be achieving and what you actually want to be doing. If you go on YouTube, exactly where we are, you can just search solfeggio frequencies, and it may have something like abundance or healing or love or whatever. Just go where your intuition guides you. If not, pick your favourite piece of music for now, and just like let that go in the background. I would encourage you to go for something thought-provoking. I would encourage you to go for something that actually makes you really think, okay? Because you don't want to be listening to the best new house tune and you're just getting your groove on, but you're not actually getting into your feelings and allowing them to flow, okay? Although I love house music, just so you know. Can't help it. I've always loved house music. Funky house music has always been my favourite. So now what I would like you to do is I would like you to take your list from step 3, get 2 pieces of paper, date 1 June 2021 and 1 December 2021, and I would like you to transfer all of the stuff that you've taken from step number 3 onto 2 separate sheets of paper. So essentially what you're going to be saying is, I would like to manifest my husband, or maybe I'd like to get married by the end of 2021. Okay, you want to be manifesting him in the beginning part of the year then, right? If you've not met him already. If that's what you want to be doing, that, like, I would recommend that. So, like, just be really open. Now, with regards to the other example that I gave you around a pay rise, like, maybe you're saying, right, I'd like to get £500 by, or, you know, $1,000 by March, but by December I'd like it to be $2,000 or £1,000 or £1,500, like, whatever. Be super specific. Be super, super specific. Now, once you have written this information out on the 2 separate pieces of paper, I'd like you to grab 2 envelopes. I love this. Now, the thing that just channeled me, I almost went past it. I was told to drop a bit of essential oil on both, one on the June and one on the December. If you haven't got essential oils, don't worry about it. Maybe put a herb or something, or a squirt of perfume, or a rose petal or something, I don't know. But I was just shown essential oils. So when I do this tomorrow, because I'm actually going to do this tomorrow on the 14th of December, I'm going to drop a bit of essential oil, probably 2 different ones. You know, manifest 2 different things. So yeah, that's just the little bit of guidance that I just got as I was speaking here. So once you have written it and placed them in the envelopes, seal them up either with sellotape or with you know, lick the envelopes and seal them down and put them somewhere safe, somewhere where you're not going to lose them and nobody's going to take them, but that you can access them, but somewhere where you're not going to open them before June or December. Because that's exactly what you're going to do. In June 2021, I want you to open it back up, and I want you to look at what's manifested out of it. This is a powerful ritual. The same with the December one. So once they're all sealed, signed and sealed in the envelopes, please do go back to your initial intentions that we set in step number 2. And just either recite your intentions, or the other thing that I would do is sit and meditate on the intentions. I love to meditate, so for me personally, I get extremely connected by going into a space of meditation. So I personally will be meditating, but you may well want to recite the intentions that you had set. Now, the reason we're going to do this is to cement it into our cells, which is why I said play some sort of beautiful cellular level music that will really help cement this into your cells. Once you have finished meditating, go for like 5-10 minutes, guys. You don't need to do anything too much. And again, recite it for like 5-10 minutes, and then the ritual is done. I would love to hear how this ritual has gone. Please do comment below. I would recommend doing this ritual, and I know I'm a bit late bringing this to the party. I would recommend doing this ritual anytime from right now on the 13th of December all the way through till maybe a week. So maybe up to solstice. How exciting. We have got such a profound time happening on the planet right now. Please set your intentions. Please live in a high vibration until, you know, we step into January 2021. I cannot say to you enough, you are picking your timeline right now. Pick very, very wisely. Guys, I'm going to share the video to the Sunday service just in case you want to go back and watch everything else that we spoke about today, because I spoke a lot about energies and other bits and pieces. So I'm going to love you and leave you. Have a great evening, and I'll speak to you soon.